So what did you and Professor Keshavan have to do?
Well, we were encouraged to bring our own technical work, and I brought a television studio. So I was the founder of the TV at Kanpur. In fact, one of the people from MIT who was there was Louis Smullen. Um, and we did a bit of illegal broadcasting, um, and the government of India shut us down. No, they detected the radiation and all of that. But I also arranged to have the whole campus strung with closed circuit capability. And one of the events that we put on the TV was the first convocation when Radha Krishnan was there. And somehow or other, the people on the campus, the administration on the campus, managed to have made for us the academic costumes that we wore at home, and we wore them to the convocation.
When you say you brought the television studio,
Yeah.
what did you bring?
Well, the government of the United States, there's a picture in Subarao's book of Nehru meeting with John Kennedy, I think. And the United States had been assisting India and being paid in rupees, which had no value at all except what the United States would attach to it. And those rupees converted into dollars were used to pay for the television equipment. And we had a good TV system here in the U.S. At MIT, so I was familiar with what needed to be bought.
Tell us a little more about this TV center activity. When you said that there was this illegal broadcast, what was it? What did you broadcast and where was it?
Well, we didn't have a license from the government of India, but we were doing a little radiating anyway just to reach the campus. But eventually we had a wired system to go around the campus, and they stopped complaining when we stopped illegal broadcasting.
Where was the broadcast being done? Where was it being broadcast?
Well, there was a studio, and apparently a big new thing was that the studio was run by students. That's something new for India, apparently. And we broadcast the convocation with Radha Krishnan, and also some Indian was assassinated while we were there on a foreign trip. And we broadcast that news, and people ended up quite happy with the broadcast studio, and especially the fact that the students had so much to do with it.
So this was considered illegal and then it was stopped, is that? No.
I'm sorry? Well, the illegal part was stopped, but we were doing it legally, and the U.S. government spent a lot of money at Kanpur. And we strung a coaxial cable system around the campus. And I even bought a TV set that I could use, and it had a sort of a directional antenna on it, and I could walk along the ground and make sure I was picking up what was being legally broadcast, and that worked okay. But the most endearing friend I had from Kanpur was Keshwan. In fact, I'm still in touch with him now. He's a professor in Canada, and I have been up there to visit him several times, but I don't drive anymore, so I can't do that.
What kind of programs did the TV center make? What sort of programs?
Well, any notable events, of course, like the convocation. I still remember what Radhakrishnan looked like. He was not a very liberal person.
How did the students respond to it? Were they excited? Did
Oh,
a lot
they
of
liked
students
it.
join?
They liked it a lot. You know, basically they could put on anything they wanted. They were given a lot of responsibility, which is similar to the responsibility they would have in an American university. So we did introduce quite a few American ideas, and the Indians who we dealt with liked that. They seemed to like it.
Were you also involved in formulating the curriculum and the courses?
Yeah, I was in charge of the laboratories for a while, the teaching laboratories, because I had been in charge of the laboratories at MIT, the student laboratories, and where we, I had a set of lectures which were recorded on tape, and the students could prepare for doing an experiment by seeing it, viewing the tape as many times as they wanted. And that was, you know, something new, and I guess was very beneficial.